Hello there, Fondue here again with another Fondue review. Now, I know you may be wondering where I've been for over a year, and I could try to use the excuse that's been affecting everyone in 2020, but I left in August, so it's pretty apparent that's not true. Anyways, today, due to popular demand, I'm going to be reviewing Brother Bear. Brother Bear is a Disney movie that's not talked about all that often, and probably has gained more attention from the ultimate recap cartoon of it done by Cas Van de Poel than it did when it was first released in theaters. This movie came out during Walt Disney Animation Studios' post-Renaissance era, the same era that gave us the movies Dinosaur, Emperor's New Groove, and of course Chicken Little. If you aren't sure what the Disney post-Renaissance era was, an article on Diz Avenue titled The 7 Eras of Disney Filmmaking provides this description. The post-Renaissance era is marked by no common theme as seen in previous Disney filmmaking eras. What really defines this period of time is Disney Studios trying to find a new method of storytelling, much like that of Pixar's. With the exception of Lilo and Stitch, films during this time didn't see much box office success, and were not wildly popular. However, part of this moderate success was a result of big movie franchises, such as Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, drawing in audiences and detracting from other films being released. So the main takeaway is that during this time period, Disney wasn't making a lot of money off of their animated films, and public opinion of the films they did make was mostly negative. This is probably a big reason why Brother Bear is often forgotten in conversations about Disney's animated movie library, which is kinda sad considering it's actually a pretty decent movie. The film stars Joaquin Phoenix as Kenai, a young man who hates bears but ends up becoming one after killing a bear he blames for his older brother's death, and Jeremy Suarez as Coda, a bear cub whose mother is missing and who befriends Kenai. In the movie, Kenai is turned into a bear after he kills one in rage after blaming it for his older brother's death, and now he must journey to the top of a mountain to atone for his actions to be transformed back into a human. The movie uses an interesting visual storytelling device to mark Kenai's change into a bear. The aspect ratio changes as well, by widening to show that even if he doesn't realize it yet, becoming a bear has widened Kenai's perception of life too. Many people get annoyed with this, especially when they don't realize it was done purposely and think it was an error of some sort. But I honestly enjoy it and think it's a nice touch to the film. Another thing I really enjoy about this movie is the character journey that our characters go through. We can sympathize with the reason behind why Kenai kills the bear in the beginning of the film, but it's also truly emotional and heartbreaking for the audience as well as Kenai when we discover that the bear Kenai killed was actually Coda's mother. As for the humor in the movie, I feel like most of it is well done. Though there are a few weird things that took me out of the movie, like Coda teaching the Moose characters Rotten Took martial arts at the end of the movie. Speaking of Rotten Took, I enjoy the characters a lot, aside from the aforementioned scene, even though it's just Bob and Doug McKenzie but as Moose. Overall, I think this movie is a really good, heartwarming film. Although, I do understand why some may not like it all that much, and there's definitely several other better Disney animated movies to pick from. If you haven't seen this movie, I definitely recommend watching it. If you have and it was a long time ago, maybe watch it again and give it a second chance if you didn't enjoy it. I'll see you in the next video.